That's all I'm saying.
We all have someone in the family, don't we? All right, let's quickly go over that weather forecast. Not a lot to talk about other than it's just going to be an absolutely beautiful weekend. So get out and enjoy. 50 degrees right now, a little chilly, but it's going to warm up. Can you believe 80 degrees tonight? That's hard to believe. Look at your low for
It's going
tomorrow.
to warm to 80 degrees tonight.
Well, later today. Sorry,
See, I
not
catch
tonight.
every little
Low
mistake
of
on this
51.
program.
Usually when we leave here, Jamie's like, what's the weather going to do? You don't ever pay attention. Tomorrow, 68 for that high, 44 for the low, and look at the rest of the weekend. Looks beautiful. So Saturday for Love Loud, everyone will be out and about, and it'll be great.
We'll talk about that in just a little bit too. Mike Curtis, Senate District 1. Good to see you again, Mike.
Well, good to be over
Every
here.
Friday. Mike and I go a long way back from the Shoals area. Mike was county commissioner, did our show quite often in the Shoals area. And how's it going?
Well, good. We're out doing what we need to do. That's like the sheriff said, going door to door and just meeting and greeting people. You know, that's a good thing, I guess, about all these years I've just campaigned Lauderdale and getting over here in Limestone portion of Madison, getting to meet and make new friends. You know, hey, win or lose, you've made those friends, and that's the plus side on politics. There's a lot of negatives, so that's a plus.
I bet there is. People say bad stuff about you, knowing it ain't true and stuff like that. But what's happening down in Montgomery? What is it you don't like about what's going on?
Well, I tell you, they've got a supermajority. Even when I was down there, 06 to 10, I voted probably 35% or more with the Republicans if it was good for my district and good for the state. That's not going on anymore. When you have a supermajority, they basically, everything's run through. Right. And government works when you compromise. I mean, that's the bottom line. And we need to really cut out the supermajority where we can debate bills and let's get government back to compromising.
Can one person like you make a difference down there?
Well, I would hope so. You know, you've got to get people down there with the ideas that I bring and some of the other candidates just to change. I mean, we're at a point now, state of Alabama is really, we're on the bottom list of a lot of things right now, and we've got to turn it around. And to do that, you've got to have compromise. And that's the way you get the state back on the right track, and our local governments, that's what we got to do.
So we don't need to give up yet on...
No.
Well, you can't give up.
No, you can't give up. Still the greatest country in the world to live in. I mean, you know, you get some of these people visiting these other countries and they come back and go, wow, you know.
It's really not that bad.
Where you headed today and through the weekend?
Well, we got several things. We've got, today I've got to be in Birmingham for a meeting this afternoon, but then tomorrow we've got a lot. I mean, Lauderdale and Limestone. Got the a yard sale over here, supposed to be pretty big, that we're coming to at a church, and then Elkmont's got several things going on. That's supposed to be a pretty big...
Yeah, they got the thing going up at Belshev.
Yeah.
You tell Tashia when you see her, we said hello.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, that goat cheese is some of the best. Every time I go through there, I buy some.
I got to go back to a quote my old buddy Danny Johnson made. He said, you know, Tashia, she ain't your average milkmaid.
She's not average at all.
Done a good job up there putting it on the mouth. All right, Mike, I know we're going to see you back next week and see your commercials run on. Anything else we need to know about Mike Curtis and his great campaign going forward?
No, we just, hey, exercise your right. Get out and vote.
Getting close.
Yeah.
Getting close. Thank you, Mike. As always, a pleasure to see you, my old friend. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go local and loving it on this Friday morning. Here's Mr. Wade Oliver. And Wade, you wrote all these songs.
Yes, sir.
All right.
First one was great.
Britt Mason from Lawrence County and a pretty doggone singer. Local and loving it. Y'all hang on. Local and loving it.
I was born and bred on southern ground. I take a whole lot of pride in the man that I am. I got 100 years of backwood blood running through my veins. I grew up in a holler where the times was hard. We had a homebrew still working in the backyard. The radio was playing a song about a hobo train. We didn't have a lot of money, but we sure had love, and that's one thing Mama always made sure of. She took us to church when Sunday morning come a-rolling around. We learn how to fight and we learn how to pray and we learn how to work and pull our own weight. We learn how to stand together on southern ground. Didn't get away from the southern town. You can't get too far when you're stuck to the ground. I still live in a holler on the land where I was born and raised. Now I sit on the porch with this old guitar. I never did make it big as a country music star. I wrote a lot of songs about my hell-raising hillbilly ways. I ain't got a lot of money, but I've had a lot of love, and I still got faith in the Lord above. Life is hard, but I don't ever let it pin me to the ground. I still know how to work and I know how to fight, and I ain't giving up till the day that I die. When I do, you can lay me down in this southern ground.